Well, welcome back to my kitchen. I'm so glad you're here. Today I'm making chicken thighs with a peppercorn cream sauce. This is a French recipe, and I honestly cannot say the French word. I'm not even going to try. I will butcher it, and I know that I would get it totally wrong. So I'm so glad you're here. We're going to get started with this recipe. I've never made it before. It looks absolutely delicious. We're going to do this together. So it's Sunday, and on Sundays, we always had, when I was growing up, an extra special lunch on Sundays. Mom would always have a really nice sit-down meal for the family after church, and we always look forward to that. So you could go into the house and it would smell so delicious and delightful. And I remember those days, and I kind of miss that. My mom is a wonderful cook, and I learned a lot from her. Actually, I learned just about everything from my mom. And she would tell you that she hates to cook, but everybody loves my mom's cooking. So let's get started with this meal, and maybe she would like this too. I think she would. You want your heat on medium. 2 tablespoons of olive oil, or the oil of your choice. You're going to let that get hot. And in the meantime, we're going to get the chicken ready. I have 6 boneless thighs here, and I'm just going to make sure they're all trimmed up. Not a lot of excess fat on them, and get those in the hot skillet. So let's get the thighs in the oil. Okay, I'm not going to crowd my skillet. I'm going to put the 3 in, and we'll cook the other 3 in just a minute. You only are cooking here to get the brown. You want your color on these thighs. I forgot to mention we need to go ahead and season with salt. So while I have my chicken on browning, I'm going to go ahead and measure out 1 tablespoon of peppercorns. So you're going to need 1 tablespoon of peppercorns. If you don't have a mortar and pestle to grind these up, use a baggie, and we're just going to beat them with some kind of mallet or something, whatever I can find that I can crush them with. So I have a meat tenderizer. I'm going to just crush these until they break apart. Make sure the air is out of your baggie. I've never had a mortar and pestle. This is really the first time I've ever needed. Just want to crush those. Ah, that smells so good. Okay, I'm going to give it another couple of licks. A couple tablespoons of finely chopped sweet onion, maybe a red onion or a Vidalia, or a couple tablespoons of chopped shallots. So I don't have shallots. I'm going to go ahead and use what I have. And I've said that before. If you can use what you have, by all means, use what you have in your kitchen already. It should be chopped very finely. That's probably more than I need. I need 2 tablespoons. We just want a mild flavor here. But I'm going to get it diced up really, really finely. And then we're going to get started with the sauce. Once you've taken your chicken out of the skillet after you've browned it, you're going to add about a tablespoon of butter. Let that melt, and then add your shallots or your sweet onion, whatever you're using. You're just going to let those cook for about 1 to 2 minutes. Scrape in the pan, get all those bits off the bottom. In the skillet with about a cup of chicken broth. 3/4 cup of heavy cream. Go ahead and add the peppercorns that you crushed. And 1/2 teaspoon of dried thyme. We're going to get that mixed well, and then we're going to add back in the browned chicken. Reduce your heat to medium-low, and then add your chicken back in. We're going to let that simmer until your thighs become 165 internal degrees. So you want your internal degrees of your chicken 165. So we're just going to get that back in there and then let it simmer for about 8 minutes. I think I'm going to go ahead and cover it loosely. Go ahead and add in any juice that came from the chicken back into the skillet. Okay, I'm going to reduce my heat for just a little bit and remove the chicken from the sauce onto a platter. And then we're going to add the lemon juice to the sauce, and it'll be ready to serve after we've thickened for just a few minutes. We're going to add about a tablespoon of lemon juice, stir that in, and let this thicken. Bring up our heat again just a little bit. Let it simmer for about 2 more minutes. And then I'm going to add the chicken back to the skillet. I just want to scrape the bottom of the pan, get that lemon juice mixed in with all those flavors, and give it a chance to thicken up just a little bit without overcooking the chicken. It's thickened up really nicely, so now I'm going to add the chicken back. I'm going to give it a little taste before we eat dinner.